What's up, everybody? Brand new hour of stand-up material. Come on through. We just added Phoenix, January 26th to the 28th. Those shows selling, so go Phoenix, Arizona. Brand new hour of stand-up material, all different from Special Weshy. We got Charlotte, December 15th, almost sold out. Asheville, December 16th, is sold out. Charleston, December 17th, I believe it's close to sold out. New Year's Eve, baby, Huntington, Long Island. New Year's Eve, 2 shows, December 31st. Then we got January 12th in New Orleans, January 13th, Houston, January 14th, Dallas. ChrisDComedy.com for Tiki Wikis. ChrisDComedy.com for Tiki Wikis. I got a brand new hour of stand-up material. I'm the new Kanye, Chris Ye. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Chrissy Chaos. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? We're here. We're in a gym, okay? Because guess what? We were supposed to have Dylan Dennis on, the UFC fighter, and then he canceled last minute. And we were going to do a whole thing in the gym. He was going to choke me out. And Pimp got a little blood pressure cuff and was going to put it around the ring of my penis and see if I maintained an erection while he was choking me out. We had a whole thing planned, and then he canceled. And what was I going to say to Dylan Dennis? Come over here and cancel to my face? No, because then he bounced my head off a dumbbell. So I said nothing. I went, okay, cool. And I hearted it. Because you know what it is, folks? Do you want to know what it is? I'm a little pussy, okay? And that's just what it is. And I was hoping that Dylan Dennis would come over. I'm hoping that Dylan Dennis would come over and just, you know, teach me how to be a man. But he didn't. He canceled. And hopefully he comes this week or next week and we get him on the show. I think that he probably wanted to just be on Hey Babe. And when I said, listen, Sal literally is missing in Vietnam. Sal's been killed in action in Vietnam. I said...
he's in Ukraine?
Yeah, Sal's killed in action in Ukraine. He's KIA. So I said that I think that's why he canceled. But he said he was tired from a long weekend. I said, you know what? I was tired from a long weekend too, because I had all 3 of my kids and Jasmine in New Hope, Pennsylvania, which is the capital of gay Pennsylvania. If there's a city that's flag is the rainbow flag, it's New Hope, Pennsylvania. And I was exhausted. I'm exhausted from you know, being gay is an exhausting weekend. When you have a gay weekend, it's fun, but it's exhausting because there's brunch, there's mimosa, there's kids activities, you know, there's running around, there's there's skipping. It gets very gay very quick. Being gay is exhausting. If you want to have a good workout, then go to a gay village and you'll work out all day.
What's the first stop of a gay weekend?
Huh?
What's the first stop?
First stop of a gay weekend? Well, number one, first stop in the gay weekend is you have to go to the little antique stores of New Hope and Lambertville Township, New Jersey. So we went in and out of little antique shops in the New Hope, Lambertville area. Then we took pictures of little bridges that they have there. We, of course, got ice cream. We got Big Gay Ice Cream. Shout out Big Gay Ice Cream. Kids loved it. And then we walked around and we window shopped. We went in and we had brunch. We had brunch at Saturday afternoon. Great little brunch. We went, and then no gay weekend is complete without a festive train ride. So we went on the Polar Express Christmas train in New Hope, Pennsylvania, which, let me be honest with you, kind of sucks.
Yeah, what the hell does that mean?
Listen, this is the 3rd time now we've been duped by the New Hope trains, okay? We did Spoogily Spectacular last year for Halloween, where it was literally just a Halloween train that was too hot, that some old woman just read children's books from the Spoogily Pumpkin children's book, and that nobody could hear her because she was reading it through a mask like an asshole. We did that twice, you know, kind of feel like you're just taking a train, which I get. Listen, it's cute, but whatever. Then
how much was the train?
Well, this is why I'm getting to it. The Christmas train that we went on yesterday, which you're supposed to wear your Christmas pajamas, but we couldn't because Tristan was throwing up, so he threw up on his Christmas pajamas. So this dude, An entire stomach virus ripped through our family 3 weeks ago, and he never got it. And now he's gotten it. I was like, what a delayed reaction. This kid had a 3-week delayed reaction of his stomach virus.
And you said last week he broke his arm or something.
Yeah,
he's having a tough time.
He hurt his arm. This family has been sick and injured for the past 3 weeks. But let me tell you something. We're getting better, okay? TT Jerry sent me a text today. Said he lost 50 pounds in a weekend. I was like, amazing.
Like the guy who fell off the cruise ship, by the way. He lost 20 pounds treading water overnight.
20 pounds treading water overnight. That's the diet, folks. Throw yourself off a cruise ship if you want to lose weight.
My favorite part is they brought him on the news and said, how intoxicated were you? And he said, I wasn't. And then they played the footage. Have you seen the footage? I'm going to put it in the edit. Dude, racked.
Did you have a few drinks?
I had during the day, and I'd actually did like an air guitar solo, and there was a competition they were doing, and I'd won it, so I'd won a free drink. So I had that, but...
But you hadn't had you weren't inebriated, had a ton of drinks.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
He said the last thing he remembers is being in some poker game on the cruise ship, and then the next thing he remembers is he was in the middle of the ocean with no boat in sight. I was like, okay, and you weren't drunk? He said that he also fought a sea creature. He said he fought a sea creature in the middle of the night.
Well, he fell into a part of the ocean that swarmed with sharks.
Yeah, and the fact that this guy didn't die is amazing. But this Christmas train, sitting on this Christmas train, first of all, the only positive thing I want to say is that, and by the way, I want to give a public apology to whoever this person was, but the person who the guy who Delilah thought was Santa Claus, but was actually just a passenger on the train because you're so fat, I apologize. I apologize that she went up and hit your belly and started proceeding to tell you what she wanted for Christmas. And then that guy had to say, I'm not Santa, honey. Santa's coming. And it was really just because you're a fat mess. And I apologize for that, sir. But you do, your gut is bad. But my daughter you did not deserve for my daughter to just start reading her Christmas list to your fat face. I apologize. But one good thing is, you know what I'm in love with now? You know what I'm drinking now? Baileys. All I do is drink Baileys. If you see me at your bar, give me Baileys on ice and then walk away. Also, I would like to try Mariah Carey's new Irish cream called Black Irish, which I saw ads for off the side of I-95 in New Jersey. Shout out Mariah Carey. I love Black Irish. Looks good. It's a new Christmas cream drink. But Baileys in hot chocolate, wow. Because they gave hot chocolate and cookies out to the family and kids on the train ride yesterday, and they said they also gave Baileys, and I put the Baileys in the hot chocolate, and it was amazing. But two adults, 2 children, and a baby who's not free, by the way. Children 0 to 2 still have to pay for this Christmas train. $490. $490 for literally the train to drive out about a mile, broke down, swear to God, fully stopped. Broke down, was fully stopped. We thought we were going to have to exit the train and get off and get onto another train. I was like, how are they going to even get another train down these tracks? We're going to have to ride bicycles back to the fucking village. But they got it going. And then we got back, and even Delilah was like, was that it? Was that the train? I was like, yeah, you're just basically paying money to sit on an antique train car, which kids don't care about. I mean, they had Santa walk up and down the aisle once, and I paid $31 to get the family photo. And then Jasmine made me. And then they played music with a banjo, like Christmas carols, like Jingle Bells and blah, blah, blah. So I get they try to make it festive, but I don't think it's worth $490 to take your family on a train ride, okay? I mean,
You got robbed.
Yeah, I could have went to Mitchell & Ness and bought a bunch of throwback jerseys instead.
That's a nightmare.
It was a nightmare, but... Not a nightmare, but it wasn't. I'll say this. I'm definitely going to go to New Hope. I'm going to continue to go to New Hope. For me, if you just want the Chrissy D Christmas pro tip, steer clear of the Christmas train at New Hope. Even if you have little kids, it's not enough oomph. They don't have the trees decorated off the side. They don't have the thing decorated. They don't have the train car decorated. Not enough pizzazz in that New Hope train ride. I understand they try to do a nice thing. The town itself is cute and quaint, and I love it. Oh, I love it. We went, we had some great food. We had a good time. We stayed at Odette's on the River. Odette's on the River, beautiful hotel, great hotel. I apologize. My stepson threw up all over your hotel room. Room 308 is a fucking disaster. Room 308 is a disaster. We puked all over everything. We had the do not disturb sign on, so we didn't get our room cleaned. And there's also diapers, dirty diapers full of Violet shit and piss that are rolled under the beds because she took the diapers out of the garbage can and rolled them under the beds, and we forgot to get them. So if you're staying in room 308 at Odette's on the River, it might smell like puke and shit. That's my bad. I did leave a $40 tip for the cleaning crew. So I thought that was pretty good. Because, you know, I don't know. Oh, and then how about this? So one of the car valet guys there, right? He's asking the kids what they want for Christmas while waiting for the car. And all of a sudden he goes, you know what he's like one of these guys. He goes, you know what I asked? You know what I did this year for Christmas instead of saying to me and my family, he goes, instead of asking for gifts from Santa, I went down and I helped pack over 1 million meals for the homeless. Over 1 million meals for the homeless I helped pack. And my daughter goes, am I supposed to be impressed? I was like, yeah, exactly. I was like, you know what? How about I go over there and I eat all those fucking meals? How about that? I'll eat every meal right in front of your face.
Oh, my God.
I'll eat all million meals. As long as I can fit it in my fasting window. I'll eat 1 million meals as long as I can get it in a 6-hour window, you piece of shit. Who says that? Like, how you know, what, like, you got to tell my kids that, you know, because my daughter, you know, ran off a fucking Christmas list. She ran off her. Oh, actually, V, can you get me my phone quickly? Where's my phone? I want to read my daughter's Christmas list, and if anybody wants to help make her dreams come true, because the Patreon money's going down, so I can't get all the items. Here we go.
I can't believe you drink Bailey's.
Thank you. Dude, I love Bailey's.
Can we please do a Patreon special where you drink a whole bottle?
Yes. I want to drink I want to drink Bailey's, and please let me know the reviews on Black Irish, Mariah Carey's new cream.
We should film a review.
Dude, I want to film a review. Here we go. All right, here we go. Here's Delilah's Christmas list. You ready? 1, food erasers. 2, Baba Tea keychains. 3, coloring books. 4, a slime kit. 5, bubble gums. 6, Barbie Dreamhouse. 7, a lot of jewelry. 8, 2 iBrick sets. 9, LOL Dolls House. 10, OMG dolls. 11, LOL dolls. You wrote that twice, honey. 12, lots of makeup sets. Then she has a little note that says turnover page. 13, magic mixes. 14, to have lots of snow. 15, to be with daddy. 16, a cool flashlight for girls. 17, Lego sets. That's what she wants. So,
what's an LOL and OMG doll?
OMG dolls and LOL. I cannot believe entities even asking that. What a loser. LOL Dollhouse is like, you know, type of brand, the LOL dolls. If you are a father to a little girl or a pedophile, you know what LOL dolls are. OMG dolls are like little, like they come in like this little ball, and then you open it up and they're like little, like mini dolls, which are good because then my 1-year-old swallows them. We typically have to look through for Delilah's LOL and OMG dolls and my other daughter's shit.
Yeah, how's the little one doing? What's up?
So the little one, the baby, is doing great. Little Violet is doing great. She I think, here's the thing, is last night we had a long night last night in sleep. We stayed. Look, the truth is this: is New Hope, Pennsylvania, is only about an hour and 15 minutes away from where I live. So there was no reason at all to stay 2 nights in a hotel with 3 little kids and an angry Puerto Rican. There's no reason to do that, okay? There was absolutely no reason to do that because Jasmine was mad because there was no spin bike in the hotel room. I'm like, what? And so we should have just driven home, but instead we kind of, to be honest with you, the last 48 hours, I've just stayed in the hotel room. We came out to go on the Christmas train for like an hour and a half, and then we were just in the room. I spent the hotel room, the food. We, ordered 4 meals room service for a family of 5. Do you know, like, dude, breakfast this morning cost $110 for pancakes that really weren't that good. They weren't that good.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but Violet didn't sleep last night because we thought, I didn't know this. I thought, because my family was like, you know, the kids were like, we want to watch a movie. They want to watch a family movie. So Jasmine was like, just put on a family movie. Just put on a family movie. And then she went into the shower. She goes, just put on a family movie. So I saw a movie that was called Smile. And I thought, let me put on this movie, Smile. It's fun for the kids. It'll probably make everyone smile. Well, I was wrong. The movie Smile, let me tell you this right now. It is the scariest movie I have ever seen in my life. Now, you guys know my daughter. I've spoken about this before. She loves scary movies. She's like a young Dahmer. But we call her Lil Dahmer. That's her name in the streets. That's her name in school. They call her Lil Dahmer. So Lil Dahmer doesn't give a fuck. Oh, hold on. Let me put on my hat. Lil Dahmer doesn't give a fuck. She ain't scared. Tristan was vomiting. So what does he give a shit? Jasmine comes out 15 minutes into the movie. She's like, what movie did you pick? I said, Smile. I don't know if it's, I said, but after the first 15 minutes, some woman starts cutting her face off while she's smiling. I'm like, I don't think this is a kid's movie. And she's like, this is a horror movie, you asshole. I was like, ¿Qué pasó? Yo no soy. That's what happens.
Hey guys, new sponsors to the pod, RexMD. Fellas, do you sometimes lack confidence in the bedroom? We've all had those nights, especially Chris Distefano. And there's nothing worse than not being able to put that stick shift and drive when you need it most. But no fear, RexMD is here. And what RexMD is it's a tool that Chris has been using to really grow his family. RexMD is an FDA-approved and most trusted leader in men's telehealth. They've sponsored this episode to help you always be prepared. RexMD has made it simple, easy, and cost-effective to help all men out there last longer and feel more confident in the bedroom. RexMD makes getting generic and branded Viagra or Cialis easy. Everything's online, even the prescription, and they deliver it discreetly to your door. No waiting rooms, no embarrassing trips to the doctor, no insurance, no copays. Nobody knows. This is amazing. Rex doesn't just have ED medication. It also has other sexual health, hair growth, pain relief, and sleep aid medications. This is like your one-stop shop, fellas. You'll be getting FDA-approved ED treatments at 90% cheaper than doctors. Yes, 90% cheaper, and it's discreet. What the hell could you ask for, guys? Hide your shame. Take advantage of their best deal they've ever offered right now, 90% off, and you only pay $2 per dosage with an exclusive link, rexmd.com/chaos for this limited time deal. That's rexmd.com/chaos for this limited time deal. rexmd.com/chaos. Don't embarrass yourself. Keep your shit hard, just like Chris Distefano does.
Kiwico, I talk about this all the time. I love Kiwico. We made headsets. We made pirate ships. We made volcanoes, underwater volcanoes. It's literally activities that you can do with your children. It gets them off the devices. It gets them away from the TV, and you build stuff, and you learn with your child how to build all these fun activities that are actually functional. Literally, if you have kids or if you want to get a great Christmas gift for a niece, nephew, godkid, I'm telling you, Kiwico, the parents will thank you. The kids will thank you. Kiwico is awesome. It's one of these inventions. Like, it's such a great invention. I know. But Kiwico, literally, if you want to cultivate your child's natural creativity and curiosity by giving them the tools to learn new skills and make new connections, then Kiwico is for you. I love it. We seriously love it so much. It's so dope, Kiwico. The kids lose their freaking mind. My daughter punched me in the nuts when a Kiwico box came once. And I was happy. It was the happiest ice bath I gave my nuts in a long time. So right now, if you go to kiwico.com/chaos, you're going to get your first month of any crate line free at kiwico.com/chaos. That's kiwico.com/chaos. Get your first month of any crate line for free. You're going to love it. Your kids are going to love it. Thank you, Kiwico. I'm Chrissy Kiwico. That's what happens when... Hold on.
You got to be careful, man. You know who loves horror movies? DeRosa.
DeRosa
You're
loves
raising
horror.
DeRosa.
I swear to God, if my daughter grows up and starts wearing plaid pants, I'm going to kill myself. Just like DeRosa. If she wants to open up a sandwich shop, I'll fucking lose my mind. But, so, you would think Violet, because she's only one, could watch anything and either be scared or not because she doesn't understand. But it was just the opposite. Because she got so scared watching the TV of these smiling psychopaths and didn't know how to process it. You can't tell a 1-year-old, oh, baby, it's not real. It's just a movie. She's freaked out. This girl hasn't slept. It's 24 hours later. She slept like 2 hours. She's just crying all the time. Or she might have a pinch of Tristan's stomach virus. You'll not say. But
Let's blame the movie.
But Smile, dude. Delilah loved it. Delilah was. I swear, there was this one terrifying part where like it's like one of those things you turn around and they're just like that, like psychotic. And Delilah goes, she's at the TV. She goes, "You're goofy." At the TV, she just kept saying the actress she was goofy. She goes, "You're goofy. You're goofy." So she doesn't give a shit at all. Me and Jazz, I swear to God, I was in a little hotel room, like no corners, nothing. It was like 2 beds, 2 queen-size beds, a bathroom, and a little balcony. And we were on the 3rd floor. I could not get up to pee last night because I was thinking if I wake up and turn on the lights, I'm going to see my whole family smiling at me when I walk back. And then I know I'm dead. If you see the people smiling at you, you're dead in 4 to 7 days. It's just the rules. So but what was so scary about that movie was not only is it so beyond creepy to have a demonic smile looking at you on like someone you know and love, as if they're just smiling at you. It's so creepy. It's scary because there's a little bit of the movie at the end that's like, okay, it's like demons and whatever, which I believe can be real, but they make them like 20 feet tall, and there's a little bit of that. But what the other parts is these people are just terrified because all they do, no matter what, they'll be talking to someone and then they'll just see this creepy smile on them and it won't go away. I believe that's what schizophrenics and people with mental illnesses probably see. Maybe not that exact thing, but they see these things that we can't see. And that's the thing that was so terrifying is this woman is going through the movie and nobody's seeing what she's seeing. And it's just, and she thinks, like there's this one scene in the movie, oh my God, I fucking hit the wall. There's this one scene in the movie where you think at the end of the movie, she's out of it. She's like fully out of it. Like a full 5-minute scene has went on where it's like they've been playing the music like she's out of it. Speaking of creepy, my mom just called. Speaking of scary, I meant to say. My mom's not creepy, but she is scary. So there's this one scene where she thinks you're out of it, and then all of a sudden the guy, they're talking, it's like an ex-boyfriend, and they're talking, and it's like she's out of it, and it's so nice, and like they're playing the good music, and then all of a sudden like she's hugging him, and then she comes back and he's smiling at her. The whole thing was a fucking illusion. And then the lights go low and the music hits and she's back with the demon, and you're like, holy shit balls. And it literally, so they would hit like a scary scene and I would get the chills, and then my asshole would go like this. It was going like this. You know, like when you get so scared, your asshole puckers, my asshole went like this. like a really scary scene. Like somebody would jump out and blood and a knife. This would be my butthole, go like this. Because I was clenching my ass, like to the point now where my ass is itchy. I have an itchy asshole today because it was so puckered for 2 hours last night. And now Violet, she's scared, Violet now. So I don't know what to do. I think maybe what the cure is to play Smile for her again, alone in her room, and let her deal with it. Maybe that's it. Face your fears. Because I'm not going to lie to you. If you turned all the lights out right now and you put on Smile and you like chained me to the bench press and you put on Smile, I would die. I think
Patreon.
That might be a Patreon. Dude, watching Smile alone, you know what else is scary about Smile? Some of the scariest scenes. Because a lot of times how movies get you is it's in the dark. Everybody's scared of the dark. There's some scary ass scenes that are in broad daylight. So now you start to feel like, yo, a fucking demon could come at you in broad daylight.
On the subway.
Yeah, demons don't give a shit. Yeah. A demon can come at you, man. A demon can come at you. And, we'll see. I think Republicans would have been able to stop the demons.
Well, now Eric Adams is going to start putting mentally ill people in institutions.
I like the mayor of New York, Eric Adams, has basically said enough's enough. They're going to go round up homeless people that are clearly mentally ill, or anybody who's clearly mental. I love that they're saying that it's going to be homeless people, but there's going to be a Saturday night where some drunk asshole just gets swept up and thrown into an insane asylum because they're being a drunk fuck.
The stand's just empty one night.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I'll go fall off a cruise ship, asshole. But Smile, have you guys heard of Smile?
No.
You've heard of it, V.
Yeah, they were doing a lot of promo for
Yes.
it, like being behind people and just smiling, and as the camera, like at basketball games.
Yes, and baseball games. Yeah.
I got into a weird movie this weekend.
What movie?
The Lizzo doc.
The Liz. Oh, it's on HBO Max.
Yeah. Check it out.
What'd you think of it?
Seems like a very hard life. A lot of hardships.
Yeah, Delilah, because there was a well, no, because there was a billboard for it, and Delilah asked if I knew her. She was like, "Daddy, do you know Lizzo?" I was like, "I don't."
Oh my God.
We got to get my daughter to introduce to JoJo Siwa. Delilah wants to meet JoJo Siwa.
Let's write a letter to JoJo.
JoJo Siwa probably loves New Hope. JoJo Siwa's gay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We should send her there.
Dude, so what do you take away from the Lizzo documentary?
That being an artist just makes you sometimes cry on camera a lot.
Right.
It's tough.
It's tough.
It's tough.
Yeah, I'm starting. It is. Yeah. Because you want to say to these people, like, you know, after a while, it's like, we get it. You have some. You're fat. Good for you. You're fat.
And also, it's like,
what do you want me to fucking do?
The way I film you is what they're doing to her. And if I filmed you cry that many times, I'd stop showing up.
We have to cry. I have to cry on this podcast.
Come on, muster up a fake tear.
Yeah. No, I have to practice for my big TV show week. Dude, I have a fucking week in TV this week.
That's great. What are you most excited about? What a certain bit or joke?
I'm most excited to get COVID tested. I think the bit. Okay, so the show is I wish that we can't just announce it. We can't announce it yet, but just know that I'm the new Rob Dyrdek. Just know that
that is it. Yeah.
I'm the new Rob Dyrdek. That's what it is. That's my show. I'm the Rob Dyrdek of vintage. I'm vintage Rob Dyrdek. I'm taller vintage Rob Dyrdek. So,
oh my God, you would fuck him up.
Dude, no, I feel like he probably knows something. He knows like a Krav Maga or some type of grappling technique. So what I'm most excited though, honestly, is I've never hosted a television show in a studio. I've only ever done on the fly, you know, like from the other show that, you know, that we don't talk about, but that we had a great time filming and we love, and we met set. I've been on
that shit one. Remember that shit one?
What's the shit one?
The sports, didn't you?
Oh, that's right. I did host that one. The bracket.
But this will be official.
But that was like, I'll say that I've never hosted a show with a live studio audience.
Oh,
that's what it is.
That's
the other ones never had an audience.
So how does the audience work?
So I don't know. It's in Stamford,
is it
Connecticut.
paper? I guess it's
James
paper.
Madden's the warm-up host. Shout out James.
The best.
The audience, I don't know. They were kind of wrangled.
You know the audience for like Maury and stuff, how they wrangle them?
Yeah.
The audience is going to be nuts, dude. It's homeless people from Times Square.
The thing. Here's one thing we've learned about...
Give them pizza.
Well, here's one thing we've learned about Chrissy Daytimes is TV show audiences typically don't like me. So now I'm going to be hosting a television show for them. This is the... what I do, you asked me how I felt that I wanted to get to... I feel like this is the culmination now of Chrissy Daytimes because now I've been given a daytime talk show. Now I've been given a daytime TV show, which, I mean, we film during the day. I guess it's going to come out at night, but we do film it during the day. So I think that this is going to count. Any bomb this week and next week is going to count as a daytime bomb, right?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Pip will be there one day taking photos. Mm-hmm. And Venetia could come as well. If Venetia would like to come, we could come.
So what's the process? Like do you have to rehearse this material?
Yes, tomorrow's rehearsal. Tomorrow is rehearsal. And you know, they've let me. I've had Mike Cannon write the monologues. And I'll put in my own words, but my great friend of the show, Mike Cannon, so he knew my voice and did a great job. So, and pretty much each episode is a monologue by me, what the episode's about. 3 segments showing different videos, playing different games, doing different things, and then a closing piece by me at the end of each episode. It's kind of like, in a way, like a Tough Crowd with Colin Quinn. We're not sitting at podiums or anything like that. We're sitting on a couch. We're just sitting on a couch, and I'm standing up, just like Colin Quinn did, and we're gonna have a good time.
Is there any audience interaction?
No audience interaction that's scripted, but I was basically given the keys to this thing and was told, listen, you want to go into the audience? We don't have a security guard, so go into the audience. I think it's the same studio where they filmed Jerry Springer, too.
Yeah, I know exactly where you're going. Dude, they
That
bus.
is so
Everyone gets on a bus in Times Square.
Wait,
at
so you've
5
been to
a.m.
that studio?
I've been to Jerry Springer.
Like as an audience?
No, Maury. Sorry, Maury. They're
As an
all that
audience
same-
member?
Yes, as an audience member.
In
It was
Connecticut
me
or in Manhattan?
In Connecticut. I got on a bus in Manhattan with a bunch of suspect people who looked like they were in recovery. And then we went and we sat for 6 episodes.
So it's literally
sucked.
It was an all-day
It
affair for you,
exhausted
right?
me. I hated it.
Like you left at what, 7 a.m. and got home at like 7
and they
p.m.
give you pizza, but luckily I was on drugs, so it was fun.
Right. Well, that's my plan, by the way, is Tuesday today, which is the day 1 of filming, is I'm gonna do at least one of these episodes on edibles.
Oh.
When you come Monday, you'll bring edibles.
I'll bring edibles. And can I ask one favor?
Yes.
Please have TiTi Jerry on.
No, well, I asked. We had a whole thing that was greenlit from TiTi Jerry that in between each segment, like, instead of just saying like, we'll be right back after a commercial, like we'll do that. But basically segment 1, 2, 3, we were going to have TiTi walk out like a ring girl.
I love it.
With a number up and then walk through. But she's so sick that she can't.
wow.
So she can't make this week. And
Maybe
she
next
she doesn't have the strength. She said she lost 50 pounds in one weekend. So she's
That's your dream.
that is. I weigh 216 pounds now, folks. Or at least I did on Friday, but I did have a messy weekend of eating, and I didn't do my pull-ups or push-ups this weekend. And of the last 10 days, because of the flu, I may have put on a few pounds, but my fitness pal, our trusty My Fitness Pal, I didn't even realize this when I made my goals back. Whenever we started doing this bit, what was it, a year or two ago? When I put in 216.7, my new weight, it sent a bullseye and it said, congrats, you've hit your goal. So I guess I must have put in some type of goal all that time ago. But what did I say that I was going to cut my feet off? 201?
I can't recall. I don't know.
Because 201 is tough. I don't even know if I'd look good. 201 might be too skinny mini.
I think your head would be too big.
My head's too big.
Yeah.
Now, I have a lot of facial hair and a lot of hair. I'm debating my barber. I'm going to see my barber tonight. I might cut it. I might not. I don't know what to do. Do I cut it? Do I maybe just trim it? What do we do? Go on the YouTube comments, patreon.com/Christy Comedy. Tell us what to do.
What do you think about Trump saying to suspend the Constitution so he can run for president?
What was it again?
He wants to suspend the Constitution so he can run. I don't really understand why he needs to suspend
Oh, because what? Because you can't, I guess because
of his court case?
I was going to say he should be able to run again. Oh, I guess that's why I think that's why the Democrats are moving to like sue him and do all this tax stuff, because then he can't run for president. Yeah. He can't suspend the Constitution. So I personally think Donnie T, at this moment in time, we had a lot of fun with you. Great. You're a fucking true American, 45 dead or alive. But I think it's time for you to back out. I think it's time for you to back out. I think it's time for Kanye to back out. I think we let the professionals handle this. Let Joe Biden and Kamala Harris go up against Ron DeSantis, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with Biden versus Kamala Harris. Biden, Kamala Harris, or Biden's dead corpse and Kamala Harris versus Ron DeSantis, and let's see what happens. Because I don't think that Trump and Kanye, I don't think that it's any good. It's not good for our country. I think they should just go away. They have a right to have a platform and talk and whatever. Fine.
I think we should exile them.
Yeah.
Like old school. Send them to Epstein Island.
What would America's exile be, though? Like
send them to Epstein Island.
You think Epstein's Island is our American exile?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. Dude, I would send them to exile should be where should I guess exile could be Nantucket. That would be a fun exile.
What about New Hope?
Oh yeah, New Hope. I want to send them to that big duck house on Long Island. You ever see that big duck house?
Duck. Yeah.
Go, if you're ever in the New York area, go to the big duck house on Long Island.
Did you also
here we go.
see
Joe Santiago, Noon Works. He said that's you and Sal. Right now, we're gonna have Joe Santiago fill in for Sal for Hey Babes. Joe Santiago, the basement yard. Now, do I lie to him and say yes, the one with me and Sal, and then when he gets there, say, oh my God, Sal was killed in action in Vietnam, and he can't make it? Or do I just tell him the truth right now that Sal won't be there? This will be me and you.
I think we put a poll on Twitter and see what they think.
Okay.
Put a poll.
You want to put it up?
Put it up on Twitter.
Yep. Yeah, put it up.
Should I lie to Joe Santiago?
Do I lie to Joe Santiago? Yeah, tell her. The poll is, hey, babes. Well, no, yeah, no, you can put it on mine.
You can put it on his. It's funny.
Put it on mine. Say the first one should be, tell Joe Santiago the truth. Santiago the truth.
And then just reply to him the link to the tweet.
Okay. 2.
Have him vote.
What's the second?
Do we lie to him or do we tell him, when he gets there, Sal can't make it?
Okay.
That's what you're lying
tell
about.
Joe Santiago the truth. 2, lie to him. Tell him truth when he gets to studio. The question would I be, hey, babes, ready? Hey, babes, HelloFresh, hola fresca, you know it, we love it. The HelloFresh market, that's the only place I shop, baby. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. They come right to the house. It's cheaper than grocery shopping. I cook with the whole family. We love it, especially now as the calendar starts to fill up. We got all the holidays. Time gets tight. HelloFresh is the move. It also makes a great gift. People don't talk about that. Sending a subscription, for like a family member, that's like a great gift. I would love if somebody got me a HelloFresh subscription. So just if you're wondering, whether you're hosting a holiday party or just stocking up on snacks, you'll find everything you need at HelloFresh Market. They got festive eats. They got all different types. They got vegan. They got meat options. They got everything, baby. HelloFresh is awesome. And right now you get a sweet discount. And this is good for the gift too. Go to HelloFresh.com/chaos18 and use the code chaos18 for 18 free meals plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com/chaos18. Use the code chaos18. 18 free meals plus free shipping. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. Your family's going to love it. I'm going to love it. It's awesome. Yum, yum, yum. I want to eat you. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Winter is here, and for me, that means struggling to find the right temperature when I sleep. I can't find what freaking, sometimes I think I have a thyroid issue. But I finally found the most comfy, wumpy sleep. I found Miracle brand sheets. They literally are the best. First of all, they are self-cleaning. So a lot of times people get sick because they got dirty-ass sheets. Well, not with Miracle brand, okay? They literally, you're not going to have stuffy noses, all the allergens and all that, gone. Miracle brand offers a whole line of self-cleaning, eco-friendly bedding, such as sheets, pillowcases, and comforters that prevent 99% of bacteria and require 3 times less laundry. Okay? 3 times less laundry. If you wake up too hot or too cold, I highly recommend you check out Miracle Brand's bed sheets, inspired by silver-infused fabrics made by NASA. None of this gold shit. Okay? We're about silver. And they're made by NASA. So what are you going to do? Tell an astronaut that you're smarter than they are? You're not. Okay? If the NASA people help develop bed sheets, then that's what they're on the moon. They got bed sheets on, these bed sheets literally made it to the moon. So they're self-cleaning, self-cooling, luxurious comfort and quality, and they're the perfect holiday gift. Literally, what's a better holiday gift than some sheets, baby? Some Miracle self-cleaning sheets. So Miracle sheets are the perfect gift for your spouse, friends, or family. Who doesn't want better sleep and luxurious feeling bed sheets, baby? I know I do. And since these come with 3 free towels, you get 2 gifts in one just in time for the holidays. All you got to do right now is go to, this is the website, trymiracle.com/chaos. Okay? That's trymiracle.com/chaos, and then put in the promo code chaos. You're going to save over 40% at checkout and save even more because you can get the 3 free towels. Trymiracle.com/chaos, promo code chaos. Save that money. Yeah.
That's 2 choices. Yeah. Otherwise, it's the same choice twice. Lie to him twice.
Yeah, and then send me that. And then send me that poll, and I'll send it to Joe.
Just reply like that. That's great. Did you see that now archaeologists are all joining together to say Graham Hancock's Netflix documentary should be labeled as fiction on Netflix?
Yeah, but no, it shouldn't, though, because Graham Hancock has as much proof for his theories as the other archaeologists have for theirs. With the younger Dryas theory and all these theories, it's like, come on.
It's just like diet or religion. We literally don't know any of this shit.
He said this was going to happen. Graham Hancock said, watch, they're going to come at me. They're going to come after me and tell me that I'm a liar and that I'm a this, I'm a that. Oh, God, the Giants fucking lost again, or did they tie? God. Now the Giants tied. Oh, God. I've had enough of a tie with sports. Okay? Win or lose. Same thing with soccer. You know, everybody fucking ties. Jesus Christ.
I have a question for you.
What do we got?
If you woke up to find 99% of the population disappeared overnight, what would you do?
Okay, so that means 1% of the population is still alive. So that's still a couple of million people.
New York would be empty.
Is my family part of the 1%?
Bits and pieces, maybe.
We got some.
If you had to pick two who survived.
I got 2 survivors. All right, good. So Delilah and Violet survived. I honestly, I think I'd feel very, very nervous. I would say, here's the positive things. 1, I would feel good that I have a 30-day supply of fettuccine Alfredo that I got. I got iodine tablets. And did I talk about this? My new thing? I got night vision goggles. Did I tell you guys this?
How much did those go? Jesus Christ.
I got night vision goggles. And literally, Jasmine opened them, and she was like, what are these? Are these like, is this like something for Tristan? And I said, no, that's for the house. And she was like, what are you talking about? I said, if somebody broke in the middle of the night, I think it'd be safest if I put on night vision goggles and I could protect us. And she was like, Chris, what are you talking about? And I was like, I genuinely think if I had night vision goggles, it would be safer for us. I could assemble the gun and then go downstairs with the benefit of night vision goggles while they're, you know, walking around in the dark looking for lights. And she was like, okay. She was like, number 1, you would not have time to assemble the gun and put the night vision goggles on. You would need to go get one of the kids and get them all into a safe place. She was like, number 2, you know, I'm, Jasmine, going to be the one who's going to go down the stairs with a baseball bat because you're going to... God, who keeps calling? Oh, my dad. She was... Dude, my dad went... How about this? My dad drove an hour and a half to go see Sal in Tampa the other night, and then got to the venue area and drove around for 2 hours to try to find parking and couldn't find a parking spot and just drove home. And then I had already told Sal like an hour before that my dad was coming to the show at the Tampa theater to see him. I mean, Sal left him tickets and everything. Sal, in the middle of the show, was like, give Tampa Tony a round of applause. He's in the crowd tonight. And amazing. And literally... You know, my dad wasn't there, but Sal didn't know that. Sal thought he saw my dad in the crowd and was doing like inside jokes and like winking at this guy who he thought was my father the entire show, and it wasn't my father because my dad literally, he went home. Yeah, my dad, but that is such an old guy thing to do, is to be like, I can't find parking, fuck this, I'm going home.
Parking in Tampa? It's mostly parking.
Well, no, because he said that.
Does he not pay for parking?
No. He would have. A lot of people, supposedly Steve Burns' family couldn't find parking. At the same time, you had Sal, who had 2 shows in the theater. You had the Tampa Bay Lightning, and you had the Tampa Bay Christmas Parade. So there was no parking.
Oh, my God.
There was no parking at all. So.
Well, that guy had a great night because your dad's.
Yeah. A great night. Yeah, my dad, I was like, what the hell? What did you do? He was like, me and your stepmother went to Sonic and ate it in the parking lot. Aww. He was like, the Sonic had parking.
So what are you going to do in your night vision goggles, you psycho?
So my night vision goggles, I mean, they're down. Should I call Jazz and see if she can bring them up?
Yeah, why not?
All right, hold on.
It's worth a call.
Hold on, let me see if
By the way, I think if somebody just turned the lights on, you'd go blind in them, no?
Yeah, well, that's what Jasmine said. She said somebody would turn the lights on, number 1. She said, number 2, they take like 10 minutes to load, and I got...
They got to warm up?
And I got ones that are specifically designed for outdoors. They're like for hunting coyotes.
You know what? Can I influence your next purchase? I want a ghillie suit. You in a ghillie suit would be
What's a ghillie suit?
You know the snipers wear it?
Yeah.
It's like they look like shrubs.
Yeah. Oh,
That'd be hilarious.
Are they expensive?
I bet.
Let's see.
They're like 50,
Hello?
$70.
Oh, really?
Can you bring up the night vision goggles?
Like a good idea.
What do you think of my night vision goggles? Be honest.
You're an idiot.
What do you think? You think that it's good?
Why did you tell them like why you got them?
Why did I buy? Tell them. Yes, I did. Tell them why you think I bought them. Tell them.
Bought them just because, just in case there's an intruder, we need the night vision goggles to get a gun, like if we had one.
We do have a gun.
Yes, but we need to see in the dark. So
What do you think would? What do you honestly think would?
you have to locate the goggles. You gotta put them on, make sure it's charged, then get your gun, and then track down the intruder.
Well, here's the way we fix that. I sleep every night with the night vision goggles on. Do you think what would happen if an intruder came in? What do you honestly think would happen?
You wouldn't do anything. You would stay in the fucking room.
And what would you do?
I'd be the one getting the gun.
Yeah, but you have to understand that I can't really get hurt right now. I'm hosting a show. Can you bring up the night vision goggles, please, quickly? Let's go. You have a minute. Come on. If you want to work for this podcast, then work for this podcast.
We got to ask her about New Hope.
Oh yeah, she's gonna. Yeah. So, what were we talking? We were talking about something before. I forgot. Bro, did you? By the way, you seen this University of Idaho murders? These 4
We covered it a
college
little
kids?
bit. What's the update?
But it keeps getting weirder. Now the father of 2 of the girls who were murdered is saying that their murders don't fit the other 2, and that people. And it's weird because there were 6 people in the house. 4 of them were brutally murdered, and the other 2 are the ones that called the cops. But they got cleared right away.
Weird.
So, kind of like...
Yeah, it fucked me up. I watched the parents get interviewed, and they're talking about how they were doing a memorial for them, and they knew that the killer was in the crowd watching, getting off on it.
Well, that's why one of the fathers won't have a funeral, because he's like, I'm not going to let this sicko be in the funeral. Because all these FBI profilers are saying that that it's definitely... probably like seems like a white young male who's going to go to the funerals to like kind of celebrate his kills.
Of course. Of course, that's his art in his own head.
It is. I wonder. Oh, here we go. Come on, get over here.
Oh, boy.
What happened to your eye, Jazz? Oh my God, your eye is all. Yeah, I know. Looks usually when one eye's red and the other's not. You know what happened? You bullseye. Should have had your night vision goggles on.
Here, we wanted to hear your side of what went on in New Hope. Was it he spent $500 on a train?
Oh, what did you say? Did you say it was like amazing?
No.
It's so whack, guys. Like, don't. Such a waste of time and money. It's so bad, and I feel bad because I wanted to enjoy it. Look how stupid he looks.
Oh my God.
They're not even on his eyes. It's so dumb.
Try to come in my house. See what happens.
What time of day did you order that?
I ordered it about 2 p.m. These are the night vision goggles. Downstairs, Jazz, what do we have? 30-day supply of fettuccine Alfredo, iodine tablets. We got kids' gas masks for a nuclear bomb.
Why are you telling people this? Now
You're the one that told them we don't have a gun. We do have a gun.
Nobody wants that.
What did you think? What did you think of my
fettuccine Alfredo?
What did you think of my decision to show the family smile yesterday?
He said the baby's having nightmares from Smile.
No, he's lying.
She doesn't want to go to get the kids taken away.
No. So the baby didn't watch it. She was sleeping. You loved it. He was obsessed with it. Did you guys see it?
No, but I just heard the whole entire film.
Are you scared of it, Jazz?
I was a little scared of it. I didn't want to look at the. I can't stand his face.
I know. Listen, like anything else, it's going to take a little bit to adjust, but once I get these on right, if I have a fucking gun and these night vision goggles, how are you? Seriously, I can't.
True though, the person might turn around. Like,
yo, you got your eye is fucked up.
I know. Her finger.
Oh, man.
Is she sleeping now?
Yeah, she's sleeping.
How long ago did that happen?
Like 3 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Is Tristan still throwing up?
No.
What is Delilah doing?
Oh, I gotta go.
Why? Hey, can you zoom in on Jasmine's socks? She's wearing mismatching socks.
Doesn't everybody?
Jazz, are you going to be the first guest at the Chrissy Chaos studio, which you think is a bad idea? You think it's a bad idea? What's a better idea, the Chrissy Chaos studio or my night vision goggles?
Why don't you just do it here? It's the perfect setup.
Yeah, look at all these footprints.
Look, oh, he put this on for you?
Yes.
That's a 52, guys.
Okay. Jazz, because we can't have the heat come on because of the audio issues. Turn it off.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, turn it off. Turn it off.
I'm good
Just
in
turn
here.
off the, yeah. God, you don't even run a podcast. All right. All right. What's for dinner?
You just ate.
I'm hungry.
Fettuccine Alfredo.
All right. There you have it, folks. So, yeah, dude.
Those are cool, man.
But they are sick, right?
Yeah. Have you tried them at night? Walk around the neighborhood?
Yeah. You know what's another issue, too, with these things on at night? We turned off all the lights and we put them on. I forgot what button is to turn them on.
I don't think they're gonna work. I don't think they're gonna work in this light.
No, but... Did you charge them? Yeah. Oh, God. Maybe Tristan was wearing them. No, okay. The problem is when you turn them on, even at night, you can see the light. So I'd be tracked with the red light.
Yeah. So
it's stupid. But still, I think I'd have a huge advantage if there was an intruder in the night and I had night vision goggles plus a gun. A guy with a gun and night vision goggles versus a guy with experience and a gun, I think me with night vision goggles and a gun could outweigh his experience and a gun.
That's fair.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So...
I mean, it's going to be great for the new Civil War that's coming.
Yeah, dude.
Did you watch that Oath Keeper thing I sent you?
No.
It's
Is
crazy,
that
dude.
something I should watch with Violet tonight?
Yeah, she'd love it. No, pretty much this guy was training his whole family. Like, the kid had different sets of Kevlar as he grew.
Jesus.
Like, he was
Are
training.
they going to go to jail for a long time, those kids?
I have no idea. I don't know.
All right.
I guess so.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of stopped watching that trial. I'm like, who cares? But I guess we have to
The
care.
trial's boring. The docs are interesting.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to watch it.
It was a crazy thing. Imagine going there on the 6th and really doing cardio over political ideas.
Yeah. I have a friend who was there who he was there. Like, he's into all this stuff. He's been arrested a couple of times. He said, though, that I asked him about it. He said that on like the actual day, there were so many people there that like all the footage you see is just from like the very, very front of the lines. Like he was like, there were millions of people there that like all it was like a big parade for us. Like he was like, we didn't even know that was happening. We had no idea that was even happening. But I wonder if the government will even want to talk to those people. Like, are they systematically going through every single person that was there, or have they just given up on
I think it's the radius of people who damage property.
Right.
And who were coordinating to kill
Yeah, because if you
politicians.
were there, and I wasn't there, but if you were there at the end of the line, then that's just, you were just in a protest.
Where were you on January 6th?
January 6th, 2021 or 2020?
We were filming a pod that day.
I think it was 2020.
I remember we were filming a pod, and then I went home, and then I got all these text messages, and I was on the train back home to Manhattan, like reading them. Yeah, we were filming a pod. He was in Manhattan, guys. He was in Manhattan.
I was in Manhattan. By the way, I think today or tomorrow, this guy Scott Liberto, he's from Staten Island. He went and did a protest at the Staten Island Children's Museum because they're having like a trans.
Why aren't we there with TiTi?
I know, we should have been there. I know. Here, let me. Hold on, let me send it to you.
And also, can we have the kid you knew who was there come on the pod and say that? That's interesting.
I wonder if he can say that.
Well,
he was on.
put on a ski mask or something.
Yeah, wait, here. It's this guy, Scott Lebedo. Here.
Hey, folks, the shit is on. The story in the SI Live broke earlier, and the director of the Staten Island Children's Museum is going to go on with the drag queen show and performance at the Children's Museum tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So our fucking protest rally is on. Now, as all my protests and rallies,
He's peaceful.
I tell you, it's peaceful.
Yes.
It's always
His
peaceful.
protests are always
We're gonna
peaceful.
be loud as fuck, but we're going to be peaceful because that's what gets more shit done.
Do we get him on the pod?
Be there.
You wanted to. We never did. We could.
So I don't care if you live in Brooklyn, Connecticut,
I'd love to ask him what he thinks.
or fucking Wyoming. Get your ass here tomorrow to protest this bullshit.
Because this is happening across the country. I don't know if you've been reading the articles. All
Right.
these like drag shows or LGBT whatever events. Guys with guns are just showing up and shutting them down. Like
Right.
full, camo and rifles. Here, I'll show you a photo. It's kind of crazy because it becomes like, I'm not going to that stuff. I'm not going to the opera either. I don't care about it.
Right. Right, yeah. Oh, wait, here. Hey, babes, having out Joe Santiago on Hey, Babe to fill in for Sal. He asked, will Sal be there when I come? Everyone's saying to just lie. People are going, wait, why did you tag him?
That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Here, this is what's happening all over the country.
These are the people who showed up outside of a drag show in Columbus, Ohio, and caused it to be canceled. This is terrorism. Where is the DOJ? There's a clear violation of civil rights by neo-Nazi orgs. Yeah, these are people with, in military uniforms.
Well, it just becomes dangerous. It just kind of becomes dangerous because what if somebody shows up to your show like that?
Right. Well,
what if they go, no, Chris is an asshole now, and you can't have this event?
Well, I guess you could.
Yeah, I'll have coffee.
Jazz,
Thanks.
what do you think of what would happen if our kids were at school one day and they wanted to teach them, have a trans teacher come in and teach them about being trans in the school? What would we do?
Wait, what was the question? I'm sorry.
She's spaced out.
I was trying to remember how Pim takes his coffee.
If
just cream, thanks.
Yeah, with salad in it. If
a trans teacher.
Trans teacher came in and wanted to have a trans, like, what was it, trans reading day or something like that?
It's like a trans awareness event, whatever. They dance and sing.
They just read books and they're
Yeah.
Okay.
In drag for the kids. Would you have a problem with that?
What grade?
I
think like it depends on
first grade,
age.
second
First
grade.
grade, I feel like that's too young.
Right.
I feel like that's more up to the parents to teach them first, and then like when they're older, then like.
What's
start
old enough?
teaching it.
What about fifth grade?
I don't know. I have to think about that.
What about 7th grade?
7th grade, yeah.
You think 7th grade it's fine?
Yeah.
What would you do if you went in, if it was 7th?
I mean, it doesn't matter to me because we've been teaching them since they were born.
I know, but TiTi Jerry, what would you do if tomorrow at Tristan's school was 7th grade Trans Awareness Day and Tristan went in with a stomach virus and was throwing up?
Well, you wouldn't be going in with that, but I'd be fine with it. It's okay.
You would be fine that he's throwing up around trans people?
No, I'd be fine that they're teaching him. You're a jerk.
I don't see you. I don't see color.
No, that's fine. I'd be fine with it.
Okay. There you have it.
Do the kids even have a response to this? I don't know if I'd care.
No, the children don't even know what the hell's going on. This is all adults.
What I'm saying. It depends on the age.
Right. It's all adults. It's all adults getting upset and bent out of shape. I mean, you don't need to show up with an assault rifle because somebody's reading your kids' trans books. If you don't like it as a parent, then when they get home, you feel if you need to unteach them things, and you do that. That's your responsibility as a parent. Just like I unteach my kids when they come home and tell me certain things that they learned about the Bible. And I tell them the earth is flat.
Or things that they hear on your podcast.
What do they hear on my podcast?
Things that they're way too young for. And you have to unteach them.
Like what?
We don't have time for that. With cream, right?
Yes,
no?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right. I'll see you in Gay New Hope.
No, but it is wacky. It's a weird thing to show up with a gun.
It is.
somewhere.
It is like, yeah, because that's how I feel about. Like, I think about all I could do is place myself in their shoes. If they were doing that to my kids' school, I would, answer any questions my daughter has about whatever she may have learned in school. It's also good to learn about all different types of people and religions and sexualities, and you make the best choice for you. Like, I wish I learned more about Islam and Judaism going to a Catholic school. I wish they would have spent more time teaching me on what other people believe and what other religions have to say. But instead, they just taught me a very narrow-minded view of Catholicism, and it was tough. It was tough to learn when I had two, priest testicles on my eyelids.
But you know what fucked me up the other day was the gun guys are the same as the people who glue themselves to stuff. It's the same person.
It's the same person. The gun guy who calls the guy who glues himself to the floor a fucking environmentalist libtard cuck is exercising the same part of his brain as the guy who shows up to the transgender kindergarten reading with an AK-47. It's both pussy shit.
Yeah, I think Mind Virus got misconstrued. I think everyone just wants to just make a scene.
Yeah, that's all it is.
People love making a scene.
People love making a scene, and people love putting the attention on them. Everybody's a narcissist, folks. Everyone's a narcissist. And that's why I think when you get out there in society, you put on your night vision goggles emotionally. You say, you know what? I move in the darkness. Okay, I move in the shadows. So that's why, you know, you're not going to hear me blasting my opinion. You're not going to see me with an AK-47, you know, out there in the streets. You're not going to see me glued to the streets. You're going to see nothing. You're just all of a sudden going to feel my presence. You're just going to feel me because you didn't see me. But guess what? I saw you. It's Night Vision Chrissy.